Sit straight, close your eyes, ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ. ಆಳವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟ, deep inhalation and very very slow exhalation. ಆಳವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟ. Come to ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮುದ್ರಾ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮುದ್ರೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ನನ್ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ओम शांति शांति शांति. ಎರಡು ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ. Rub your palms, place it on your eyes and seeking the blessings from Mother Earth. Let's begin the session for today. ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗದೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೆರಡು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮುದ್ರಾ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಾತ ದೋಷ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ವಾಯು ಮುದ್ರಾ ಟುಡೇ. Okay, this is Vayu Mudra. When you bend your forefinger and place the thumb over it, yes, and all the other three fingers should be together. Yes, this is Vayu Mudra. Okay, not like this. This. Andre, nimma ondu thumb enide, it should come between these two joints, not here. It should be between these two joints. Yes, exactly. And all the three fingers should be together. This is Vayu Mudra. Place it on your thigh. Yeah. Sit straight. Open up your chest. Have a gentle smile on your face. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation. And while exhaling, slowly, very slowly, exhale. One more time. Deeply inhale. Your belly should come out like a balloon when you inhale, and slowly exhale and squeeze in your belly. Deep abdominal breathing. Observe the movement of your abdomen, holding the Vayu Mudra in your hand, closing the eyes. Keep doing deep abdominal breathing. ಆಳವಾದ ಉಸಿರಾಟ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸತಿ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಉಬ್ಬಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲಿ. ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಳಕ್ಕೆ ಎಳೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Observe the movement of your abdomen. Deep and very very slow breathing. Every time when you inhale, belly should come out. Every time when you exhale, squeeze in your belly. Gently shift the focus on Ajna Chakra in between the eyebrows. ಎರಡು ಹುಬ್ಬಿನ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಗಮನವನ್ನು ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕೃತ ಮಾಡಿ. Focus on the eyebrow center. Continue the deep breathing. Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra is basically helpful for managing all the Vata problems in our body. And not only Vata, it is even helpful to control the Pitta and Kapha dosha as well. Continue the deep breathing. Observe the movement of your abdomen. Completely focus on your breathing. Now slowly inhale, and while exhaling, let's chant Akara. We will inhale first, and while exhaling, let's chant Observe the body, observe the mind, observe the breathing. Continue with the same deep abdominal breathing. Focus should be on eyebrow center, Ajna Chakra. Have a gentle smile on your face, keeping your eyes closed. Deep abdominal breathing. Focus should be on Ajna Chakra, eyebrow center. Now slowly inhale fully, and while exhaling, let's chant Ukara. Let's chant Ukara. Take a deep inhalation, belly should come out, and while exhaling, observe your body and mind. Continue the focus on Ajna Chakra, eyebrow center. Continue with the deep abdominal breathing. Take a deep inhalation, belly should come out. And very, very slow exhalation, squeeze in your tummy. Observe the breathing. Focus should be on your Ajna Chakra. Have a gentle smile on your face. Now let's take a deep inhalation, and while exhaling, let's chant Makara with your lips together. Let's chant Makara. Take a deep inhalation, and while exhaling, Continue with the deep breathing. Observe the body and mind. Continue to focus on Ajna Chakra, eyebrow center. Continue with the deep abdominal breathing. Focus should be on your breathing completely. Now let's chant Omkara while exhaling. Take a deep inhalation and while exhaling, observe the body and mind. Continue with the deep breathing. Keeping the eyes closed, continue to focus on Ajna Chakra. Observe the body. Observe the breathing. Continue with the deep abdominal breathing. Now slowly release the Vayu Mudra. Rub your palm together. Generate the heat and place the palm on the area of your pain. Either the low back, neck, knee joint, wherever you have the pain, or if you have the problem in your digestion, keep it on your belly. Rub your palm, generate the heat and place it on your belly. Or those who have the respiratory problem, place it on your chest. Lastly, place it on your eyes and slowly open your eyes with a beautiful smile. So today we have practiced Vayu Mudra. So this Vayu Mudra basically helpful to control the Vayu, the air element in our body. When the air element is disturbed, it is likely to disturb the Pitta and Kapha also. Because Vata is like the king of all the doshas, which will not let other doshas to stay calm. Once it is disturbed, it will definitely disturb your Agni Tattva, the fire element and also the water element. That's why it becomes very, very essential to control the Vata dosha at first. Ayurveda also says, Pittam Pangu, Kafam Pangu, Pangavo Maladhatavaha, Vayuna Yatra Niyante Tatra Gachanti Megava. That means Pitta and Kapha doshas are lame. They don't have the limbs. They cannot move. But this Vata dosha is like the air which takes away the clouds around. The same way the Vata dosha in your body, which will even impact or influence the disturbance of the Pitta and Kapha dosha also. So the practice of this Vayu Mudra. So when you keep it like this is Chin Mudra. But when you keep it like this is Vayu Mudra. That is very much helpful for your nervous system. To maintain the health of the nervous system also, this is very much essential and helpful. So today what we have practiced, the deep abdominal breathing. So this practice you must do it every day. Every day, early morning, 6 to 6:30. When you don't have the treatments on that day, come here and practice this. Because that will enhance the benefits of the Panchakarma what you are taking. Because when you inhale fully and exhale slowly, that will support your body functions by supplying too much of or good quantity of the oxygen to each and every cell of your body. And chanting the Omkara along with that will help you to bring down the balance or the alignment in your energy chakras. To bring back the balance in the energy chakra, the Om chanting is helpful. Yeah. Any other questions?
open and lie down, or it's not really breathe?
So when you inhale, the belly should come out like a balloon. It should come out, and when you exhale, squeeze in your belly, because this is just to make sure that lungs are getting enough space over there. If you remember the chart of the body where the lungs, and below that there is one muscle called diaphragm. Okay, so why you are pushing your belly out, or belly out like a balloon? Because when you push your muscles, abdominal muscles outside, then it also brings down the diaphragm muscle, which is like the umbrella shaped muscle, that will also pulled out. When you blow out your belly like a balloon, that will also bring down the diaphragm muscle. So when you bring down the diaphragm muscle, what happens? Your chest, the lungs will get enough space to open up, to fill. Otherwise, when you do the chest breathing, what happens? You exhale, you inhale and you expand your chest, then this umbrella shaped diaphragm will go up, it will push up. Then the lower part, the lower lobe of the lungs cannot get space to fill the air completely. That's why you push your belly out, so that the diaphragm will be pulled down and lungs will get sufficient area for complete absorption or the filling of the air. And when you squeeze in your belly, what happens? When you squeeze in your belly, the diaphragm will be pushing up, so that whole lungs will be getting emptied very easily. That's why for any spiritual practice or the pranayama, or even for the normal breathing also, this deep abdominal breathing is always helpful. That is very much beneficial rather than the chest breathing. Even if you want to do the chest breathing, then it is called as abdominothoracic breathing can be done, not just the thoracic breathing. When you do the chest movement, that is called as the thoracic breathing. But rather than thoracic breathing, it is better to go for the abdominothoracic breathing. How do we do that? When you do the abdominothoracic breathing, you inhale fully, your abdomen muscle should come out like a balloon first, and then you expand your chest. You fill your belly first, and then you expand your chest. And while exhaling also, you squeeze in your tummy first, and then you release your chest. Like that, when you do, it is called as abdominothoracic breathing. That can also be practiced. But the easiest option is to do the abdominal breathing. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಚಲನವನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಉಸಿರು ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಉಬ್ಬಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೌದು, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಓಂ ಚಾಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಂಕಾರವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಲೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಲೆಂಗ್ದಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Yeah. So whenever you are chanting Omkara or the Akara, Ukara, Makara, it should be always done in exhalation only. It should not be practiced in inhalation. First you have to take the deep inhalation, and then while exhaling only you should, like, let me show you once again. I am sitting in Chin Mudra. You will inhale first, and while exhaling, like you slowly squeeze in your belly and you let out your breath. So ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ಹೊರ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಒಳಗೆ ಎಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಅಕಾರವನ್ನ ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು. So the same way with the ಉಕಾರ, ಮಕಾರ, or even with the ಓಂಕಾರ, ಉ ಮಕಾರ together. How do we do that? When we will inhale fully first, and then while exhaling, first we will chant akara in the single breath. And when you feel like your breath is almost finishing, then you close your lips like the whistle, then you will say ooh, the same breath, the same exhalation. And that also, when you feel like your limit has done, then you will say the same exhalation is stretched further to extend or to lengthen the exhalation. Because when you lengthen your exhalation, your body will get enough time for the detoxification. Your body will get enough time for the oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange mechanism. That's why our exhalation must be always lengthier than the inhalation. Even in the pranayama, when we are doing the Anuloma Viloma or the Nadi Shuddhi pranayama, in any other pranayama breathing technique, always make sure that your inhalation must be shorter than the exhalation. If you intake the breath, ಈಗ 4 count, for the 4 count if you inhale, then the exhalation must be at least 6 to 8 counts, or if not possible at least equal counts, but never, the exhalation never should be shorter than the inhalation. Like you inhale and when you quickly do the exhalation, that is never beneficial. So always you have to make sure or keep it in your mind, the exhalation must be lengthier than the inhalation, then only health can be achieved. That is the key factor to remember. If you don't know any other pranayama, no problem, just practice deep abdominal breathing where your inhalation and the exhalation ratio, when you see, the exhalation is always lengthier. Okay, that's how you have to practice. Always in the Om chanting also, the exhalation only you have to pronounce it, not in the inhalation. Inhalation and while exhaling you chant. Again inhale and while exhaling you will chant. The same way you have to practice. Any doubt? And all these things, whenever you are free in between the treatment, please go to this yoga hall or to the temple and practice this. That is very much helpful for your treatment, because body is trying to clean out all the toxins with the panchakarma therapies, and along with this, if you make sure that there is enough supply of the oxygen, it will be easy for your body to take away the toxins. That's why if you want to support your body, if you want to help your body in this process of the cleaning, then you can practice this more and more. That will be very much helpful. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಕೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? Any doubts?
Possible on the chest breathing without abdomen or incorrect?
Yeah, definitely it is possible, but then you cannot fill the air at the full capacity of your lungs. When you expand your chest, like when you inhale like this, the diaphragm will be pushing up, the umbrella shape. So the lower lobe of the lungs will be pressed against the diaphragm. So only upper part of the lungs can be having filling the air. So you cannot fill yourself with the enough quantity of the oxygen. That is the only problem. When you want to get the complete full benefits of the breathing, then it's always beneficial to do the abdominal breathing, just to pull down your diaphragm.
One more question about it. Before I hear that chest breathing is a woman breathing and abdominal breathing is a man breathing.
Yeah, that is the normal, in a normal way, that's how we breathe. In the normal day, when you are not aware about the breathing, when you are not, focusing on your breathing, unknowingly, that is how we are breathing. Okay, we are like moving the chest sometimes and we are breathing. That is the normal way. When we are when we are unaware about the breathing, then we are breathing like that way. But when you are putting the focus and when you are making sure that you're completely focusing on your breathing and doing the breathing techniques, then this is the best way to practice. Yeah. Any other doubts? Any other questions, in fact? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇವ್ರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಎಂತದಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ತುಪ್ಪ ಅಥವಾ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ತಿಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ತುಪ್ಪ ಎಣ್ಣೆ, ಕೊಬ್ಬರಿ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತುಪ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಯಾಕೆ? ಅದೇ ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಇಂತಹ ಜಿಡ್ಡಿನ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂತಹ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಮೊದ್ಲಿಂದನೂ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಅನ್ನೋದಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಫದ ಅಂಶ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲರ್ಜಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಹಂಗಾಗ್ತು. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಲಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್?
Concentrate on the mind. He really okay. Unable to control our some super ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ meditation concentrate ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Yeah, the very good question. So the question is how to concentrate when we are at home or when we are at a normal routine. The mind is always running behind other responsibilities. I need to finish that, finish this. So always your mind is running. How to concentrate and to do the meditation? The very good question. See, first of all, whatever we are doing on the daily basis, that is not the dhyana, that is mauna, that is silence. When you sit back and when you chant something, or when you do some focus on your breathing, and when you do, that is not dhyana, because dhyana is something which comes after this yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana. Just before samadhi, that comes the dhyana. But we are not yet eligible for that. We have not yet crossed the yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, dharana, pratyahara, then the dharana. So we need to practice all these things to prepare ourselves. Then only we can go to the state of the dhyana. But right now, what we are practicing in the name of dhyana, that is actually practice of the silence. In between the busy schedule, we are at least making some time to sit and to sit silently and to focus on our breathing and our thought process. That is also great only, but that is not dhyana. That is not the actual dhyana. That is just mauna, silence. Okay. And how to control our thoughts? You can never control your thoughts. The more you control, it will more aggravate. The more thoughts will come. When you try to control over it, it will, just like the kids. When you try to control them, they will do it over extra. They will irritate you more. But you can just observe and let them be as it is. So in the same way with the thoughts, you can never control your thoughts. You just have to observe, okay, thoughts are coming, let them come. But you focus on your breathing. Thoughts are coming, you don't try to shoo them away. You don't try to, okay, oh, thoughts should not come, thoughts should, no. We can not easily go to that state where the thoughts are not coming. It is very much natural to get the thoughts repeatedly. That's how we human beings are designed. So thoughts will be coming, but you learn to observe your breathing and just to ignore the thoughts. The thoughts will come and go. You no need to respond to them, or no need to, oh, thoughts are coming, I'm not able to concentrate, Don't think that way. Something will come to your mind, and again you bring back the concentration to your breathing, you focus on your breathing, something else will come to your mind, let it come. Again you focus on your breathing. That's how you train your mind. You just bring back the focus to the breathing. Whenever the thought comes, let it come. But you again shift the focus to the breathing. That's how you slowly train your mind to come and stay stable throughout the process of the meditation. That's why the dhyana, before going to the state of the dhyana, practice of the asana or the asana siddhi also becomes very much important, because when you are sitting like this for the dhyana, if your leg is getting numb, if your back is hurting, if your shoulders are painful, you cannot really focus on the dhyana. You cannot really go into the state of the meditation. So before going to the state of the meditation, it's also important that you maintain your physical health very well. And you should practice any one particular asana in such a way that at least for 45 minutes you can sit aramse. For example, if you are sitting like that, make sure that without moving, you should be sitting comfortably for at least 45 minutes. That's how you prepare your body. Asana siddhi is not when you do all the asanas. Asana siddhi is not when you when you do the handstands. Asana siddhi is achieved when you can sit in any one particular asana without moving, even your little finger, without moving any of the body part. If you're sitting like this, sit like this for 45 minutes. Even if you're sitting on the chair, try to practice yourself without moving. You should be able to sit. If you practice that, that becomes the asana siddhi, and that makes easier for yourself to practice the breathing practice or the meditation also. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ about the negative thoughts. Okay. Negative thoughts are also common. That will be there for everyone. You see, even after taking so many classes also, every time before I come and sit here, definitely even I do get the thing like, what if I'm not able to answer? What if I'm not able to take the class properly? What if I fail to conduct the class? The thought will come. But only the difference is the duration to come out of the negative thought. For example, For one person, it may take like years together to come out of the stage fear. For another person, it may take like few hours together. He will take some time, tablets, that, this and all. He will somehow control that panic attack and he will come over the stage. And for some people, it will take only few seconds. The thought will come and that will go. Then you are free and you are just overcoming that negative factor what you are having in your mind. So negative thoughts will come for everyone, but only the difference is how much time you are taking to come out of that. One thought comes in your mind and for months together, if it is disturbing your whole thought process, the whole day that is disturbing your all the activities and you are disturbed, you are either aggressive or depressive, you are over continuously thinking the same thing, then that becomes the problem. Otherwise, the negative thoughts will come, let it come and just ignore it, then it will not harm you. The main thing is, see, if you have two dogs at home, which dog will be like the stronger one? The one which you feed, right? If you, like I have two dogs here. This dog I'm feeding too much, good food. This dog I'm not at all feeding. Then which dog will be stronger? The one which I'm feeding more, right? In the same way, when our mind, it is getting like the negative thoughts and the positive thoughts, the process will be stronger for the one which you are feeding. If you're feeding more of the negative feedbacks, negative thoughts, negative activities, or if you're having the conversations for more towards, like, for example, if you meet two of them and then like, oh, I'm having this bad luck, I met with this accident, then I had this problem, I had this problem, oh, these people are evil, that people are very bad, or this thing. So that's how you just have a conversation just with all the negativity or all the problems what you have faced. Then what happens? That enhances the negative effect in your body. Even though you had a very bad past, even though you had a very bad situations in the past, but when you meet someone and when you talk to them about something good, maybe even 1% of anything good happened in your life, if you just talk about the beautiful things in which you had in your life, then that supports or that strengthens the positivity in your body. So the main simple route is to come out of the negativity is talk more about the positivity, or talk about the good things what you have seen, talk about the good people whom you have met, or always try to talk about only the positive people and positive this thing. We say that, oh, I want to become positive, but I always keep on blaming everything what I have in the bad memories, bad experiences, or the cheatings, that, this and all these things. Whole day I'm talking about these experiences. Then how can I generate the positive personality in myself? That becomes very difficult. That's why you might have heard in India we do a lot of chantings ಅಂಡ್ ಈಗ ಪಾರಾಯಣ ಮಾಡ್ತೋ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಥೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ಕತೆ ಕೇಳೋದು, ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಯಾಕೆ? ಆ ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣನ ಕಥೆಯನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಪಾಪ ನಾಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆಯನ್ನ ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗಾದ್ರೆ, ಓ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ನಮ್ ಬೀಗರ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ ಸೊಸೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ ಬಾಸ್ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಮ್ ಕೆಲಸದವ್ರು ಈ ತರ ಮೋಸ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹೋಲ್ ಡೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮೊದ್ಲು ಅನಂತನ ಅನಂತನ ಕತೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ಕತೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದವ್ರು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮೋಸ ವಂಚನೆಗಳ ಕತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಆ ಕತೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕೂತ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಫಲ ಇರತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ನೀವು ರಾಮ, ಶಿವ, ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅಂತ ಅವನ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವನ ಧ್ಯಾನದಿಂದ ಸಿಗೋ ಲಾಭ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ, ನಿಮಗ್ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡ್ದವ್ರದೇ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ನಂಗೆ ಇವಳು ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ಇವನು ಅದಿಷ್ಟು ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಚಾಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರದ್ದೇ ನಾಮಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೇ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಲೈಕ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಚಾಂಟ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗಾಡ್, if you believe that you get the positivity and the strength from that chanting, then definitely if you keep chanting the names of the people who have cheated or who betrayed or who did some hurtful situations to your body, you are unnecessarily chanting the name of the person who hurted you. Then what happens? You are again generating the same negativity of that person, which we don't want. That's why we say Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Because no matter whatever, if someone does something good to you, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. That's why in the story of the Ramdas, I was telling the Sant Ramdas, he was like, Hari mein jaisa taisa tero. He was just chanting the same thing. No matter you are insulting him, he's Hari mein jaisa taisa tero. Whatever it is, you give the respect, you talk to him, you give love, you give insult, you give anything. For everything, his only answer is Hari mein jaisa taisa tero. So Lord Vishnu, however I am, whatever I am yours. That's it. So that's how we have to enhance the positivity in our mind by whatever you are getting. For example, if you have the lotus in your hand, you will offer to your Lord. If you have nothing in your hand, you will just take the bilva patra and that you will offer to the whatever you have in the garden, that you will use for the worship. Right. In the same way, whatever you get in your life, that you give it to your God. That's it. You are not carrying the burden on your shoulder. Don't do that, because you cannot solve anything. You cannot solve anything. You transfer the burden on the shoulders of the God. Have the complete belief on the God and just transfer the burden. Whatever. Okay, today I am getting all the, let's say, some award, something and all. That's also not yours. You should not get too much of the ego. I know I'm so big person. I got this, that, and all. No. Whatever you are getting, you just dedicate it to the Lord or the Guru or the teacher or the parents who have spent a lot of energy to enhance you, to make you what you are. And let's say if you got a bad day, it was a bad day, you got a very bad, ugly fight or something, insult or some talks. That day, what you have to offer to your God? The same thing. Right? I got it today, so that I will offer it to you. Finish. So the moment you do it, you are very much free and relieved, because you're not carrying it on your burden. You're not carrying it on your shoulder. You're just offering it to God and you're free out of all the baggages. That's how we should learn, that whatever comes in your way, just take it and offer it to God. Just take it and offer it to God. Nothing is yours. When you do that, it becomes easier for the life. Life must be easy. We should not make it complicated at any cost, because we don't know how many days we are living. It could be the last day of our life. And how can you take the risk of wasting this beautiful last day in fighting with someone or in proving something that I was right, you were wrong? It's okay. What will you get after proof, giving the proof that, oh, I was the one who is right, you are always wrong? That's okay. One day, you just let it go, no problem. No need to prove it to everyone. No, and you cannot prove it to everyone. For one, you can give the explanation. For two, you can give the explanation. For how many you can give the explanation? For how many you can give the proof that, no, I'm the good one. Why? No needed. Not at all needed. Someone says something, let them say. It's their perspective. From here, when I see the garden, I feel like that. But for the person who is sitting on the ground floor, he sees the garden and he sees 2 trees, 3 trees. Then you meet him and he says, oh, there are many trees. No, you are lying. I saw with my eyes, it is just 2-3 plants. Because the perspective from where you are watching, that also makes the difference. Here you are also not lying, and that person is also not lying, because he is seeing from the ground floor. From that level, whatever he is seeing, that is true to his perception. And from this, and let's say we will see something from the drone camera, then you will see much more angle of it. Everyone is true at their own face. But we need to understand, we are not coming from the same stage. We are all have our different stories of the life, different struggles in the life, different experiences of the life. And based on our life experiences, the way we see, that differs. That's why we should never compare ourselves, or we can never compare the life journey. My journey was tough, your journey was easy. No. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own struggle. We just see our perception. That's it. ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಬರತ್ತೆ ಬಂತು, ಇವತ್ ಬಂತಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸಂಜೆ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಚುಕ್ತ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಇವತ್ತೇನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾಯ್ತು. ನಾವ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್? ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಕಮ್, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೇ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್. ಕಮ್ ಟು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮುದ್ರಾ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್. Let's pray for the whole universe. Chant along with me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti. ಎರಡು ಕೈಗಳನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಡಿ. Place it on your eyes, seeking the blessings from the Mother Earth